What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone is Here tournament. And we have a bit of a strange matchup today, but we'll get into one of the characters, why it's a weird, whatever. If you haven't seen this, though, it's a simple concept. 100 characters are put into a tournament, and then each day on my channel, except for Sundays, I upload one of the matches. The way the matches work, I talk about the two characters in the matchup for the day, maybe go over some facts about the character, maybe a little mini moveset pool for how they could potentially work in Smash Bros. And then we vote between one of the two. Who would you rather see between the two fighters in the matchup for the day? Who would you rather see in Smash Bros for DLC? And then we vote down in the comments. But voting is a part of the overall rules for the tournament, and there's a few more, so here they come on screen. And the rules are fairly straightforward. For what you read is what they say they are. So rule number one, this is for fun. You vote for whoever you want. You don't have to vote for who's more likely. Just vote for who you want. That's why this is for fun. Doesn't matter if a character's been disconfirmed. We don't know that. Nintendo hasn't laid out the whole idea of how Fighter Pass 2 is going to work. We don't know anything about that. So vote for any character that you want. It's all good. But yeah, rule number two, you only get one vote per person. How do you vote? That's simple. Down in the comments, simply type the name of the character you are voting for. If you do like both the characters, you are allowed to vote for both by simply typing the word both. Simple. It's been a rule, and it always will be a rule. So easy there. But do remember you only get one vote per person. The rest of the rules for the tournament, though, this is a double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times before they get officially eliminated, and then once we get to the result to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie in the voting, we just flip a coin on camera. It's the fairest way to break a tie. And then each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for just 7 days. So once the matchup gets uploaded, you have 7 days to get your votes in. If your vote comes in after that, it just doesn't count. Simple. Alright, let's get to the rest of the episode, shall we? Alright, so we got to go over the results from last week first before we dive into the matchup today. And as again, from the winner's bracket, so whoever lost, they're still in the matchup. They're still in the tournament. Don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad. But the results of the matchup from last week was Crystal from Star Fox. Yes, that is his trophy. Who is taking on Lana from Hyrule Warriors, the Legend of Zelda franchise. And this one surprised me. I thought it was going to go the other way. But Crystal ended up winning this one by just 3 votes. Crystal won 37 votes to just 34 votes. So Crystal, congrats, moving to the next round. Unfortunately, Lana loses. Again, she's still in the tournament. She just drops to the loser bracket now. So she's still alive, but if she gets one more loss from here, then she's done. So anyway, congrats to Crystal. I honestly thought Lana was going to win that one, but now Crystal edged her out, so congrats. But let's move to the next matchup for the tournament. So, like I said at the beginning, it's a weird matchup, and it's weird because of the character Sandbag. You know, from the home run contest. Yeah, so Sandbag's opponent, by the way, is a gaming icon, Spyro the Dragon. So, I guess let me just jump into it. So, first up, Sandbag. Alright, so why is Sandbag controversial? Some people, and I completely understand, you look at that and go, there's no way that could be a video game character. There's no way that could be a fighting character. Now, keep in mind, there's maybe there could be a couple interesting reasons why. First reason why Sandbag could work is already in Smash Bros. It's recognizable, at least, so people might be on the fence. People might kind of be, it might be that WTF sort of character for Fighter Pass 2 if we do get one. I mean, in a sense, Piranha Plant, I know it wasn't part of the Fighter Pass 1, but Piranha Plant in a way was a WTF character. So what are the odds that, I don't know, Sakura was able to sneak a WTF character into Fighter Pass 2? What if it's Sandbag? What if we finally get the Smash Bros, our first ever Smash Bros original fighter, and it's Sandbag? Again, people are going to know who it is, who the character is, so you got that done. But moveset, that's the big challenging part when it comes to Sandbag. Now, I know Sandbag is actually a playable character in one of those, the fan kind of made, like, is it Super Smash Flash? I think that's the one. Sandbag's actually a playable character in there. So they came up with a moveset for the character, so it's not like it's impossible. There's there's potential. And if you want to take a little bit inspiration, if you haven't seen or played Smash Flash before, I'll give you a couple ideas for some moves. So something that I've always envisioned with this was always just like I said, something I envisioned for Sandbag. Side special pretty much would be like Luigi's green missile. I think just for WTF purposes, the moveset might be kind of all over the place, but maybe that's where Sakurai, and that's the thing. Sakurai, if this were to happen, he would be the one coming up with the moveset. And if he sat down and really wanted to put his brain to it, he could come up with some very weird, wacky, just unorthodox sort of moves for this character. It could happen. It could. I'm not saying it's going to, but what if it did? So, the side special, pretty much Luigi's green missile side special, that sort of attack. I do think it would be fitting of the character to have like a counter. I always say in training in gyms, boxing or martial arts, whatever, you got like a sandbag that's kind of like sitting on a post or whatever. Not a post, but it's kind of like hanging. So every time you punch it, it's kind of swinging back and forth. So if you punch it enough and you get enough momentum, the sandbag's going to start swinging. So my idea is it's going to be a counter, and basically sandbag's going to just come back and hit you even harder. If you don't know, sandbags in gyms, they weigh a crap ton. They weigh a lot. So getting hit by it is going to hurt. So I don't know, a counter kind of, sandbag actually kind of striking back in this case would be kind of funny. So I could see that. But other things, what could he do? Easy, like, I don't know, an up air or, I don't know, up smash. You kind of like, for up smash, he could like kind of scrunch himself up and then he just kind of like, I don't know, pops up. It's, in a way, it's kind of like a headbutt sort of move. You could do that for an up smash potentially. What else could you do? I'm not sure where you could throw this into the moveset, but potentially, instead of like him standing straight up, maybe like lying flat, and then he can actually start rolling side to side. So maybe that could be a side special potentially. I don't know. That's a possibility, I suppose. Just kind of rolling. So just a rolled up sandbag that rolls back and forth. That could work. That's kind of simple. So, again, Smash Flash has a fully fledged out moveset, so it's not like it's difficult by any means. And what would his stage be? What would he really come with? Because we already got Home Run Contest to come back. So it's like, all right, if he's going to get a stage, it'd have to be a Home Run Contest sort of stage, right? Yeah, maybe. I don't know if they could somehow do a remix or a revamped or just something more to a Home Run Contest sort of stage. I don't know. If Sandbag came into the game with a stage, it has to be something along the lines of the Home Run Contest. It would be kind of fun. So then his final smash would be easy. Somehow Sandbag's able to just pick up a bat that spawns out of nowhere and just whack somebody and go flying. It'd be an easy final smash, right? He's in a way he's actually finally getting to punch back. Or I guess he's hitting back in this case, but either way, I don't know. Just a Smash Bros. Original character. I don't know if that's something they've ever really thought of, Sakurai or Nintendo and whoever's working on the game. Have they ever sat down and went, what if, I know this is a Nintendo All-Star game with third-party characters involved as guest characters. What if they finally, just for the best WTF character, a very, very first time original character for Smash Bros. I think that'd be kind of a cool idea. I think it'd be a nice idea. I know there's not a lot of people open to it because, again, they look at the character, and I completely understand why. I get it. You look at that and go, how is that going to fight anybody? How are you going to fight against Bowser? How are you going to fight against Mewtwo? How are you going to fight against Cloud? How are you going to... I get it. You're just going to have to really use your imagination, and I guess best bet would be he'd have to be a WTF character, if that happens for Fighting Pass 2. But let's talk about a character that might, or no, it's a character that's definitely not a WTF character. This is a gaming icon. This is a legend, Spyro the Dragon. Now, he's not a PlayStation character. There's still people that think he's a PlayStation character. Still people that think Crash is a PlayStation character. No, they're both owned by Activision, a company that has no playable reps in Super Smash Bros. I'm not saying the company, I'm not saying Nintendo went, alright, what companies don't have any characters playable on the roster yet? Oh, Activision, let's give them a ring. And then, they hash out whatever. I'm just saying, if we're going to go with series and franchises that are still not repped in Smash Bros., you got to look at companies that don't have it. And seeing as Spyro and Crash for Activision are very big and they've had a long-standing tradition, they've been around forever. And, I mean, I guess that's why they're icons, right? People know them. Spyro did start with the Spyro the Dragon series, ended up kind of morphing into the Skylanders. I know there's some people, original Spyro fans. I've had a few friends, and they still won't play. They still never played the Skylanders version, which I can understand. The design was just kind of a little off. It didn't seem right, but not to argue that. Even though I got a point about Skylanders I want to make as well. But Spyro, when he morphed into the Skylanders version. Skylanders and Activision, even with some help, kind of with Nintendo as well. The Toys to Life, that's what I'm going for. So Spyro, the Skylanders had the Toys to Life, which was, that's how the Amiibos got started. And to think that Nintendo had a couple of those Toys to Life, they had a Bowser and a Donkey Kong one for Skylander figures, which was actually really, really cool, just kind of like little out of the ordinary at the time, but it just made it that much more special. I don't know, maybe this time the tables get turned a little bit and we get a Spyro Amiibo figure. I'm not passing that up. I will always say, if it came down to Crash or Spyro, Crash always has my vote first. I'm a much bigger fan of Crash Bandicoot. He's my number 3. Crash is my number 3 most wanted character currently at this time. Spyro's a little farther down the list, but for an opportunity to say Spyro in Smash Bros, I can't say no to that. I can't say no, and I couldn't pass that up. So, I mean, like moveset, he's easy. He's a fire-breathing dragon, first of all. He's got the wings, so plus quadrupedal. There's not a lot of characters that are 4-legged characters, and that's just a different sort of style, which is something we're always looking for. There's always the argument, too many humanoid characters. I agree with that. Give us something different. I don't care if you give me like a green blob. Just that sits there and just rolls around. Well, okay, you have to be more than that, but I'm more than willing to finally see a non-humanoid character. Give me something. So Spyro fits that very well. I know Crash fits the humanoid character, but that's neither here nor there right now. Anyway, quadrupedal. So moveset. He has in his games, he runs around, so like it'd be a perfect dash attack. He just kind of like runs, charges straight into him. He does have headbutts. He could use his horns, like as an I don't know, that could be an up smash or ups. Not an up special. Up special would be him kind of flying, but I don't know, an up air, just kind of like a little horn attack straight up. He's got the fireballs that he can breathe, so you got that. He's got sort of he's got like some sort of like these fireworks, and they have sort of different effects, explosive and stuff like that. So I mean, you could use the wings kind of like to, I don't know, like jet backwards, kind of like Corrin. Corrin's back air, how Corrin shoots the dragon wings kind of backwards. Maybe something similar for Spyro in that sense. So there's a lot of potential. I really do. I love Spyro. Again, if it came down to Crash or Spyro, Crash has my vote. But Crash is not in this matchup. Spyro is. As much as I think it would be kind of a fun idea to see Sandbag as a playable character, this matchup, nah. I'm going Spyro. I have to go Spyro for this one. So Spyro's got my vote in this one. Let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Either Sandbag or Spyro or both. They're all good options. So that is it for this one. So a little sneak peek for tomorrow's episode. Oh, I forgot this match was coming up. The Square Enix matchup. It would have been better if it would have been like Sora against Geno, but it's not. But it's Sephiroth from the Final Fantasy series, a villain. But Sephiroth's opponent, Geno, Super Mario RPG. Yeah, people would like to talk about Geno one way or the other. You like him or you hate him. We'll see what happens, but that's tomorrow's matchup, and then the results for tomorrow. Speaking of Square, it is Lara Croft's taking on King Boo, so we'll figure out the winner and loser of that, but that's tomorrow. Anyway, today's wrapping up. I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.